Okay, so hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Priya. As you know that I have already started a series of literary groups and literary movements for UGC NET English Literature. So if you have not yet watched the first video, then please it's time go and check my first video. It is somewhere in my description. Now this I'm going to recap, okay, for few things. Okay, firstly, because if you are new, then you will not get any kind of confusion, right? So the first thing is that I started with Renaissance age, okay, where there were 7 groups and 4 out of them I have already completed. For example, like I have completed the Scottish Chaucerian and also the University Weeds, then Comedy of Humors, and the fourth one Marks. Now this time the 5 thing is that the 5 number group is that son of Bain. So by the very name you can easily understand that these were the followers of Ben Jonson, and Ben Jonson was one of the most famous playwrights of the age of James the First, that was Jacobean age, okay, and that was around 1620 to 1625. And you have to remember few of the followers of Ben Jonson, because you can be asked by NTA all the names in a matching way or chronological way. Now 3 of them are very famous. Number 1, William Davenant, and John Killigrew, and William Cartwright. Now the 6 number group is metaphysical poet. These groups are really amazing. For example, like if you will start reading all the metaphysical poets and their lifestyles and their poems, then you will definitely fall in love with them, okay. Few metaphysical poets are really important, and the first term, like metaphysical poets, was associated by John Dryden. Always remember that. And he associated this term with 6 poets. For example, John Donne, then Henry Vaughan, Richard Crassus, and Abraham Cowley, and Andrew Marvell, and George Herbert. These 6 poets are important metaphysical poets. Now, why do we call as metaphysical poets? Because like they used such abstract things, that for example love, and also some religious things that you cannot explain through science, right? So why their poets are so much important? Because they like used some themes, okay, in their poems, and that's are really mesmerizing. For example, they were very much witty, and they used paradox and conceit. Now, what are conceits? Actually, when we compare two dissimilar things, okay, from two different worlds. For example, John Donne, who compared his life with the 2 legs of compass. So can you imagine? Like, it's amazing. Now the three kind of theme that they used was like they kind of mixed thought and emotion both in one poem, and their poem is a mixture of many things in one poem. And that's why we love all the metaphysical poets. And as I have already told you who are those metaphysical poets, so you can make a list, okay, of all the writers, because there is a like high chance that NTO will ask you all the names of the metaphysical poets. Now coming to the 7th number group, and that is the last group of Renaissance age, and that was Cavalier poets. Now, who are those Cavalier poets? Cavalier poets were also the contemporary of metaphysical poets, but they come a few times later, and they were from aristocratic or like aristocratic world, or they kind of royalist, and they only knew one thing, that there is no such religious thing or else, just life is all about love, drink, and marry. And their main theme was carpe diem, and that is seize the day. Carpe diem, that means seize the day. They did not care about anything. And like all the famous Cavalier poets were Thomas Suckling, Richard Lovelace, and Robert Herrick. Okay, so these were all the poets. Now I will be covering Enlightenment age group, okay, in my next video. So please stay tuned with me, and bye bye. Thank you.